Nothing to be done? Can you take a look at it? I guess I could poke around in there, but I don't know a damn thing about engines. Wait. This why you always leave your truck running? My sets is up on a hill, so I get the picture. Anyway, do you know this area? Anyone around here that could give us a hand? I drove past here yesterday. Oh? What were you doing out here yesterday? That tree. That bog. Are you sure this is the tree? What kind of tree was it? A willow. I guess that could be a willow. I don't know much about trees. Hey, we should call someone. Do you know a towing company? Yep, Lucky Boot Collision and Towing. Here's their card. Lucky Boot. Alright, I'll give him a call. I hope I can get a signal out here. Shannon speaks into the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. Hi, hello. We've got an old, I want to say diesel? Old truck just stalled out. This is the Lucky Boot Collision and Towing, right? A friend gave me your card. Open 23 hours a day. Yeah, we have a car. I mean, it's a truck. We're broken down by the side of the road. That's why I'm calling. Okay, look, we need to get back on the road here, and I'm sure you're busy too. Well, I'm very sorry to interrupt that, but... Right, yeah, thanks. Okay, where are we? We're out off 65, just kind of pulled up by this tree that fell over. That's actually a pretty accurate description of it, yeah. Hanging over the power lines just like that. Did you see it go down? Okay, my pleasure. How long do you think you'll be? Hello? Great. Are you bored? Not yet. Okay. To me, you look a little bored. Let's play a game. How about 20 questions? Okay. Ezra looks meaningfully at his shoes. Got it. Okay, guess. Oh, okay. Is it a bird? No, you're guessing too soon. Does it have a home? You could put it somewhere, and that would be the right place to put it. Yes. Would I recognize it if I saw it? It would look like something you'd recognize, yeah. Yes. Is it bigger than a dog? No, a dog is bigger. Except for one of those really little dogs. Or a puppy, I guess. Does a puppy count as a dog? Alright, that's all your questions. What's your guess? I think I get a few more. I wasn't counting, but I'm pretty sure that was 20. Is it a nest? Yeah, a pretty small nest. Like made for a small bird. It's empty and it's nighttime. And it just rained. It fell out of the tree and now we're putting it back together. Then we'll take it apart again. I was all ready for those questions. I think they're on their way. Guess we have some time to kill. We can look over the road map again. I've stared at that thing too long already. Where'd you get that old map anyway? It's just always been in the truck. Huh. Someone must have grabbed it at a gas station somewhere along the line. Maybe they threw it in the glove box at the dealership. When my parents bought their first car here, it came with a map. I used to sit in the back and pore over it. Aunt Remedio saw me looking at it, I guess, and a few days later she gave me a map she brought from Colombia. It looked almost hand-painted. Deep, vibrant colors and rough border lines, like anxious brush strokes. Really pretty. I'd slowly trace the coastline with my finger, like I was walking on the beach. I'd say, here we'll swim, here we'll start a fire, here we'll find a cave in the cliff face and go live among the bats for a while. I think I'll take a look at that radio of yours. Maybe I can get it going again. No point just standing around. How long do you think we'll be waiting here? I don't mind. I have a lot to think about. Weird night, huh? That thing's been broken for years. So we'll get to find out what station you had it tuned to when it went out. A snapshot of a younger man's taste. Haha. Do you remember what it was? Some college station. Well, sure find something to listen to on the road. Is this the right way? I don't recognize these trees. What's to recognize? Just a bunch of trees. Just, the trees are so quiet, right? Usually you'd hear birds, wind, a squirrel, or something. Doesn't seem so quiet right now. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I'm a little bored. I'll work some chord progressions in my head for a while or something. Haha. How far out are we? I don't know, 20 minutes? Damn. Harry's not gonna be happy. You know he doesn't like me anyway. Tell me you had to get that drain pipe on tape. Aw, he wouldn't appreciate it. But man, the way those raindrops boomed down that thing. Got at least 30 minutes of it. Hey, yeah, didn't you play on this record? This is Dee Dee's record. Yeah, Dee Dee. Dee Dee, that guy is out of control. We should do a set with him. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that name right. Only Johnny plays the notes I like. Aww. What time is it? It's late. Harry's gonna flip out. That old man was born flipped. Hope we can scrape up some tips. Hard enough when you get there on time. Just play the keyboard. I'll figure out the rest. I know. How's everyone liking standing? Oh! It was dusty. They had a kid with them. An audience for your recordings? I bet he'd be into it. It could be like a game. I'll play him a turkey call at half speed and make him guess what kind of animal it is. Fine, fine. You can make a friend. Briefly. You're the best. Hey, maybe if they're not busy, they can fill some seats at the gig. You know, if no one's there, Harry will try to bilk us on our fee. Is that him? That was a motorcycle. Lucky Boot has a big truck. Yeah, they're too fast for a truck. Bet they're getting chased by something. Maybe they just have somewhere important to be. Definitely getting chased by something. Yay, the best characters. Stay here. Careful, he's wicked with strangers. Ha, you didn't have to stop. We got a tow coming. Hear that, Cricket? We didn't have to stop. Oh, why'd we stop? That's a good question. These folks seem to have a certain handle on the situation. So? Oh, we thought you were stopping to help. Sure, something like that. Listen, we got 2 questions for you folks. What kind of people do you take us for? I mean, how do we strike you? Probably from space. I always said you fell from heaven, ma'am. Otherworldly. It's unmistakable. Now here's another question for you. Do you like music? Do you like music? Sometimes I like to leave the radio dial between stations. Oh, of course you do. Say, they should come to our gig. What an idea. Right now? Right now. Just head over there on this baby. Ooh, the weird Vector. That's what we call our bike. We call it the weird Vector. Because the front wheel's a little loose. We'd be very much obliged. See, we have a regular booking tonight, and, well, running late. Very late. That's what I told him. Now the old man who runs this venue, Harry Esperanza, is a notorious withholder. If we don't get a few bodies in the crowd, well, he'll go all penny pinching on us. Just a short set. We only have one song prepared. You come to the gig, won't you? Of course we will. Of course they will. Good. Can you believe we almost didn't stop? Hungry old lady? I think I got a crust in the sidecar here. But you having a kid and all. Well, it's all said and done. We stopped. That's all that matters. Our gig's at an old tavern called the Lower Depths. It's over there by Old Charlie Moran Highway, just east off 65. We usually take a ride off the interstate around the arcade. Johnny likes the arcade. That place. I just put fresh batteries in my field recorder. Now, let's see about that truck of yours. I feel certain we can get it running. Ooh, and we have the radio. And there's Julian. Oh, it's a team. I like it. Now, of course, if you think we're just going to go straight there and not do something cooler. Well, I don't really have anything that's cooler, but I'm going to stop at Equus Oils first. Act 3, Scene 3. The Equus Oils. Truck sounds like it's running kind of rough there. Better keep an eye on it. Nothing we couldn't handle. I think you left the radio on. This is the real thing. Live. Well, damn! You sound just like you do on the radio. I got one of your tapes I picked up at a truck stop. Somewhere in the back there. We met a friend of yours named Lula. Oh, yeah, I should have guessed you would. Did you say anything about me? Said you used to be lovers. Oh, well. Guess that was a long time ago. Do you have any games on your computer? Hey, you know what? I might. My niece works nights at the hospital, and she swung by for a lunch break an hour or two ago. She's kind of a... She doesn't talk a whole lot, but I like her company. I heard her typing away in there. You might take a look. Better get going. Except we're going to play some games. Oh, new messages? Oh. Let's find out, shall we? Help desk at rustarchives.mail. Requested articles. Dear Mr. Wheattree, the articles you've requested have been retrieved from storage and are ready for examination. They'll be held at your convenience in our primary branch till the end of the month. You may visit us between sundown and sunrise at our night facility. We are an easy 3 gestures from the Bureau. Clockwise to the anchor, counterclockwise to the whirlpool, and briefly clockwise. I'm going to write that down, or... I will. Give me a second. Clockwise, anchor. Whoop. If we can get back to the 0, that'd be pretty cool, right? Clockwise to the whirlpool. And then you turn back around. Cool. Regards. From nobody, basically. Cool. From Consolidated, again. Account resolution options. Urgent. Dear Equus Oils. Your current account status is dire. New resolution options are available to you in one of our in-person account resolution centers. To ensure your account is resolved without interruption, visit us at your convenience. From the Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces... Oh, I'll do this too. Head clockwise until you reach the Scarecrow. Scarecrow. Maybe people just shouldn't be headquartered on the frickin' 0. Then turn around and go back. to the bat feeder. Okay. And turn around. Okay. Cyril, your friends at the Consolidated Power Company. Oh no, I didn't want to exit. Damn it. Games. Directory listing for games. Psychotherapist. Sports medicine professional, 1973. Psychotherapist. I am the psychotherapist. Please describe your problems. Ooh, I'm thinking of drinking again. Do you believe it is normal to be thinking of drinking again? For people like me, it is. That's quite interesting. I'd like to try an exercise now. Please, close your eyes and ask another person to read the following text out loud. It's summer. You are sitting in a very long hall on a backless stool. The seat is upholstered in fake leather, slick with condensation. You shift your weight uncomfortably. At the other end of the very long hall, a ceiling fan beats out the rhythm of seconds. The air in the very long hall is still. You need a shave. You feel 3 rough whiskers curled over your upper lip. You shift your weight on the slick leather seat and exhale gently to displace the 3 rough whiskers curled over your upper lip. The very long hall is silent, except for the ceiling fan, beating out the rhythm of seconds, and the noise of your breath as you exhale gently to displace the 3 rough whiskers curled over your upper lip. Your tongue is burned. Perhaps you drank some coffee too quickly within the last several days. Your mouth is dry, and the lights are slowly dimming. It says I'm not supposed to read this part aloud. Okay, it's over. Huh. Sports medicine professional, 1973. How many steroids do I give out? Why am I at school? Go ahead and study. I'm boring. The anterior cruciate ligament is one of the 2 major ligaments in the knee and is a particular common but ACL. Devastating site of injury. March 1973. Status senior. GPA 3.85. Affect. Explore the forest. Seasonably cold. The mouth of the cave is surrounded by small broken sticks from a recent storm. If they weren't so damp or spread so thin and unevenly, they'd be a fire hazard. Maybe if they were all piled up in the cave to dry for a few weeks, they'd spark and smoke the bats out. April 1973. Status hiker. GPA 3.85. Affect. Bored. Strains of the rotator cuff tendons can be very painful and may require the prescription of pain-relieving medicine in addition to rest and icing. May 1973. Status hiker. GPA 3.857. Cool. Affect bored. It is time to make a decision. Crap! Live in a tree! It's cold, damp. Always damp. Nothing tastes or smells right. Impossible to relax. Always on guard against the neighbors and the elements. Bewildering. Score. Hiker. The hell was that? Okay, everyone, we're gonna go now. That was a thing. That was definitely a thing. Now we're good. The convenience store is just a tiny booth in the middle of a lot that must have once been an active gas station. The light in the booth is on. The inside of the booth is big enough for a card table, 2 chairs, and a few plastic crates filled with snacks and warm Coke. 2 men shuffle plastic dominoes across the table. One of the men waves brusquely in Conway's general direction and returns his focus to the game. He finds a sliding service window on the far side of the booth, the kind that can slide in and out of the booth without allowing anyone to reach in, make a grab for the cash register. Pass in some money. One of the men lets out a vexed sigh. Without standing or turning his eyes away from the game, he reaches into a plastic crate and retrieves a small blue bag, distractedly pushing it through the service window. Chips or something. The bag is illustrated with a cartoon drawing of an avocado, but the nutritional data suggests it's pretty sugary. The expiration date has been worn away.